Okay, so hello everyone, can you hear me at the back? All good, yeah? Perfect. So, Kalimera, first of all, good morning everybody, Kalimera. My name is Sotiris, I'm going to be your tour guide for today. You are probably going to forget my name, so you can just call me Andrew. That's easier, right? And our driver for today is going to be Mr. Sifis. Have you guys been enjoying your cruise?
Yes.
Perfect. So about our tour today, first we are going to be visiting the northest part of the island. We're going all the way to the village of Ia. I am pretty sure you have seen the famous pictures of the 3 blue domes, the whitewashed houses down the cliffs. That's exactly where we're going to be heading. After Ia, which we're going to have plenty of time to wander around, we're meeting back at the bus and driving you to Fira. Fira is the capital of the island, and that's exactly where the cable car is located. This is the only commercial port of the island, the port of Athinos. Later on, you will have the option of either stop in Fira for 1 hour, then follow me at the bus to bring you back to the port of Athinos, and the other option is stay with your own responsibility in the village of Fira until the last tender, which is going to be for 7 o'clock. Of course, for whoever is staying in Fira, I will tell you how everything works, the cable car, the stairs, what is there to see, if it's worth it, and yes, you are going to be provided with the cable car tickets. The drive to Ia from here is going to be approximately 40 minutes, and if you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask me. Now you might be wondering, where is the volcano? If you have a look here on your left, in the middle we have the 2 volcanic islands. The one that's in the middle, the largest one, is the volcano, and it comes by the name of Nea Kameni, the newly burned island. It consists of 9 craters, but only one of them is active, and when I say active, not as in you'll see lava spitting out of the mouth of the volcano, but if you go there you will see and smell the sulfur smoke coming out of the crater. Right next to it on the left, the smaller volcanic island of Palea Kameni, the old burned island. That's where the local spa is located. We have the hot springs where the waters are filled up with minerals and the therapeutical mud. Of course, nobody lives there, just like in the open sea. You can notice a small tiny white island, the island of Aspronisi, literally translated to the small white island, and that's because the first layers are with volcanic acids and pumicestone. Only has a 20-meter in length beach, and the locals tend to go there for fishing. By the way, if you're afraid of the heights because of the road, you can have your eyes closed like Sifis. Sometimes he's afraid. Don't be shy. And then on the right again, just behind the volcano, at the very background, we have the island of Thirasia. The whitewashed houses at the top is the village of Manolas, and the port at the bottom comes by the name Rivas. If you can notice some sort of structure going zigzag all the way down, well, that's the only way from the port to the village, either by foot or with the local transport, the donkeys. Approximately 300 people live over there, and the island is constantly advancing due to tourism. Each year we have more hotels and Airbnbs being built up, and the island's getting more and more recognition, just like Santorini a couple of decades ago. So what you have here on the left didn't always used to look like this. All of the complex of islands, which I just explained, once upon a time used to be connected, and the island had an almost perfect round shape. Pretty much wherever you see the cruise ship sailing, it all used to be volcanic land. When the volcano in the middle erupted around 1630 BC, 83 square kilometers of volcanic land got sunk under the surface of the sea. And this is how the third largest caldera in the world got created. Any idea what's the number one caldera globally? The largest one? Any guesses, anyone? Okay, so the first one is Yellowstone Park, USA. The second one is Lake Tahoe, New Zealand. The third one is Santorini, Greece. Caldera basically means a large volcanic crater, especially one formed by a major volcanic eruption, leading to the collapse of the mouth of the volcano. The depths of the caldera, approximately 300 meters, with the deepest points goes down to 400 meters, a bit less than 1,500 feet. Discovered by a French marine biologist, Jean Cousteau, in 1977. You've probably heard of this guy, quite of a celebrity. So if you're wondering how the cruise ships anchor, well, they do not anchor, they keep the engines constantly running, maneuvering around with the wind. Now, the eruption back then was estimated to be the equivalent of about 40 atomic bombs, or 100 times more powerful than the eruption at Pompeii. Not only altered the island's topography, but the whole of the Aegean. Came by the name of the Minoan eruption, and that's because it vanished the Minoan civilization from the face of Earth, which capital of them used to be in Crete. Many of you have probably heard of the Palace of Knossos. That's where they were based. The last eruption of the volcano was yesterday afternoon, and no, I'm just kidding. The last eruption was at 1950, and the last massive earthquake 1956. It was 7.8 Richter. Unfortunately, 53 people passed away, and 80% of the buildings got destroyed. But since then, we only have small, tiny tremors. That's because right under the Aegean seabed, we have the African and the Eurasian tectonic plate. And now and then they fight each other and they bump heads. So we have small tiny earthquakes all the time, non-stop.